1039 Proud FM. No funk here. Sean Prue at 8:17 on the Pride of Toronto. And why no funk? We're celebrating Madonna's birthday today. Of course, she was born 49 years ago. And what you're hearing right now is a song called River, and that is by Donna De Lory, who our hardened fans like me know very well. She is a singer, dancer, and songwriter, part of a musical family. She's been performing since a very young age, and her voice can be heard on albums from Carly Simon to Ray Parker Jr., Santana, Belinda Carlisle, and of course, Madonna. Donna.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm in my house, and it's nice and cool here. It's really hot outside here in Topanga Canyon, California.
Well, I want to say thank you for joining us. First of all, I really appreciate that, and congratulations on your successes and your music.
Thank you so much, and thanks for all your support.
My pleasure, and I know a lot of people are going to want to know where to get some of what you've got, and we'll share that in a little while, but I want to ask you a few questions. You dropped your demo tape to Madonna's album producer, Pat Leonard, after high school, and it was you singing Open Your Heart. Did you always want to work with her?
Well, no, the thought didn't really occur to me. At the time, it's really funny because I was living with some girls in a house, and I remember one day coming home, and they were playing this record in the back of the house, and they ran out and they said, we're playing this new record we got, Madonna. It sounds just like you.
Oh.
And they said, what? They heard it on the radio. They thought it was me.
Interesting.
And they said, wow, you guys really sound similar. And I listened to it, and it was like, burning up.
Interesting.
And everything. And I always knew that, our voices were, would sound good together because I'd be at the gym singing along with, like, Crazy for You or something. But it wasn't my intention at that time, but he had gotten a hold of the song and heard my voice and loved it, and he ended up having me audition for her for the 87 tour.
And when you auditioned, because that was 20 years ago, when you auditioned for her, were you starstruck? Were you nervous?
A little bit. I was looking down from the balcony where all the singers were. First of all, I thought I was the only one who's going to audition. I get there, and it's like there's hundreds of people.
Okay.
And I look down, and I'm looking for her, and I don't see her anywhere because I'm looking for the girl from the Material Girl video. And there's this, like, little man in a suit with little rimmed glasses. And I was like, no, that's not her. It can't be. But all of a sudden, this big voice comes out of her, and she's like, let's get going.
No, okay.
I was like, oh, my God, that's Madonna. And so she was kind of like from the beginning saying, come on, and just taking charge. And I was just preparing myself for whatever I had to do. And then it brought us down in groups of three, and we ended up singing together. Pat had us sing together, and we sounded amazing. And she didn't know that I was even singing. That's how good we sounded together, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Now, has there ever been talk of Madonna contributing vocals to a song of a future release of yours?
That
would be an interesting twist to the tale.
It would be interesting, and I think those channels are always really open. She's really supportive, and I think especially, real positive spiritual music. I think she's really, receptive to being part of something like that. So I kind of always keep it in mind that when the right opportunity, the right piece of music, if it really needs that, I do all my own backgrounds like she does for herself now on records because it's just convenient. Or I'll bring in a choir. It's the same thing she does.
Cool.
But if I hear her voice on something, I would love to ask her to do it.
Well, we're going to bring you back in a short period of time, if we may. Please and thank you for some more questions and want to talk about your music, too, of course.
Yes, I'll be here.
Thank you. Donna De Lory, my very special guest on a very special night. Here's a little bit more. This is called Glow, another song on Donna De Lory's new album. More on that. And, of course, more on Madonna.
Happy birthday, Madonna.
Happy birthday, Madonna. Did you talk to her today?
No, not yet.
Okay. Hang tight. We'll bring you right back.
Okay.
This is Sean Prue on the Pride of Toronto. And you know what? We've got the best giveaways coming up. So you just stick tight. 1039 Proud FM.